Good afternoon, kids. Here we are back. Last video, we ran the ICE 3, ran a non-stop service. There was a lot of LZB in that, not a lot of paying attention to signals. And I think I really cut over a lot that has to do with the signals. So we're gonna do a little regional commuter train, deal with a little more track signals here, and try to explain a little bit more as to what I'm seeing and how I'm driving without the HUD. I don't know main specifier bond by heart yet, so I'm gonna have to leave up the next station information here so I know where to stop, because I'm not sure. This isn't all the stops, it's limited stops, and I don't have it memorized or written down. So today we're gonna run with this. Unfortunately, we have the speedometer and all this stuff here in the way. We'll just try to ignore it, and we'll just try to read the signal. So let's just get the train set up and get people loaded, and there we go. Brake key on, reverser forward, put a little brake on. Let's see, the platform's on the left. And open, and there we go, we're loading. We're going to Heigenbrocken. See what we find. Heigenbrocken. There we go. Heigenbrocken. Let's take a look outside to see if it changed our board the way we wanted to. On the right train? They put me in a different train. Is that it? There we go. Looks good to me. We can go on and close the doors. Alright, let's push off to Lower Bahnhof. Again, let's turn our PZB on, the PZB. Let's not run with SIFA today. It is too damn noisy and obtrusive. So PZB, we're gonna run with that. We're gonna leave SIFA off. I don't feel like dealing with SIFA all day. But hey, why not? We'll turn it on anyway. Where is it? There we go. We got SIFA. All right. Let's push on out. Again, when we start off with PZB, when we get to 5 kilometers an hour, our test is going to come on. We cannot exceed 45 kilometers per hour while it's testing. Freight train. Use your acknowledge on all yellow signals. Speed restrictions 8 and below. That goes for signs and the signals. This is a 6. Let's hit it. Went over 45. Not paying attention. Alright, that's our first brake penalty. So, free it. Alright, let's try it again. Most of the time when I fail on that brake test, speed is usually coming out of stations. I'm usually too eager to get out of stations. It happens a lot to me. Come to a slamming stop as soon as we leave. Maybe this time we'll pay attention. Do not exceed 45 until that test is over. You'll know it's over because the 85 and the 70 will stop flashing. So somewhere around 30, upper 30s, I just cut her back and let her roll until that yellow status turns off. Status is now off. Our test is complete. We can move up to about, that looks about 60 kilometers per hour. Yellow signal upcoming. We have to acknowledge that. Acknowledge all yellow signals. Actually, we're not on that track, so don't worry about it. And we're rolling. What speed are we going? Right now we're for 110. We passed the sign that's at 11. So we can go on and push her up to 110 now. We got about 10 kilometers before our next stop. Next signal is green. Green means go. Let's get her up to 110. There's no AFB on this train. And we're rolling. Let her coast. All green signal. SIFA. Green signal upcoming. SIFA. Speed restriction, speed limit just went up to 130. It was we had a sign with a 13 on it. He's back on the throttle a little bit. Let's just cruise. SIFA. green signals. All greens. Speed limit just went up to 150. Speed restriction down to 113. Alright, they got us under 130. Alright, we're about 2 kilometers outside of Bahnhof. We gotta get ready to start breaking her down soon. Slow down for this stop. Oh, there's our restriction. When leaving the station, check your status, your PZB, and make sure it ain't flashing 85 to 70. Those brake penalties suck coming out of the station. When you get 5 miles per hour, you'll see it. No test this time. We could just go on right back up to our speed. It's 10 kilometers to Weastel. Speed reduction to 100. Keep it down under 100. We should see a white square sign with a 10 coming up on it soon. That'll let us know when we're actually in that 100 zone. Looking for a small speed sign with a 10 on it. There it is. Speed limit is now 100. Signal is green. So I'm going to explain something else about the signals. They have little boxes on them, and when they want to impose a speed restriction or there is already an existing speed restriction, what you'll see in that box is a number from 1 to 16. And whatever the number is, multiply it by 10, that's your speed that you're allowed to go in that zone. Now, if that number is yellow, that means that speed limit will be starts ahead of you. Probably at a later, the next few signals, you should expect that speed restriction. That's if it's yellow. It's coming up. There's a 12 for 120. We can actually speed up in a couple seconds to 120. If that number is white inside that box, that means that is the speed limit at that signal. So you should see a yellow before you see a white. At least you would get the yellow upside down triangle sign that with a speed in it. Either way, you should get a warning before you actually hit the white number or the white sign. Green light. Green lights. About 6.5 kilometers outside of Weastel. Green signal. About the magnets, yellow magnets and red magnets. Yellow magnet is 1,000 megahertz magnet. The red is a 500 megahertz magnet. You only see the red ones in stations, I believe. They want to keep you down to 25 kilometers an hour inside of a station. You'll near the platform. Once you get near a platform, a lot of times on destination stations or certain stations, I'm not sure what difference, like why some get it and some don't, but you'll get the red 500 megahertz magnet light in those stations, and just keep it under 25 kilometers an hour when you see that. Out here on the on the railway, if you pass a speed restriction, a sign that's indicating a speed reduction, or blinking yellow sometimes, when you acknowledge those, you'll get the yellow 1,000 megahertz magnet. If you're going over that speed and you're already in that zone, you got 23 seconds to slow down to get under that speed, or you're going to get a brake penalty. You'll get a big red S on your dash, and the train will be coming to a stop. There's a speed restriction of 100. Speed limit's 100. We're doing 75, 77. We can get up a little speed here. We're not close enough to our station yet to slow down. Speed restriction of 100 right now. Speed limit of 110. Green signal. We're 1.5 kilometers outside Weastel. Get ready to start slowing it down in a minute. Now we're about 900 meters from the station. We can start slowing down. Speed limit 130. There's the H. You can stop here or halt. That tree is losing foliage. Alright, we're heading off to our last stop. 5.5 kilometers away. Hopefully they give us some signals. Ladies and gentlemen, this next stop will be our final stop on this route. This is Highgate-Brooklyn. We should arrive in about 2 minutes. Please make sure you don't leave anything behind, because we do keep it finders keepers, losers weepers. Oh, we are in Germany, right? So, Guten Tag, mein Herr in Fraulein. Speed reduction to 120. Speed restriction of 9. We got the yellow. We have to acknowledge that too. Let's get on down. Let's keep it around 85. We slowed way down, didn't we? Alright, our restriction now is, I believe, for 85 kilometers an hour. We'll just keep it around that. We had the speed restriction of 9, but then we had that yellow light right after. That yellow, I think, is 85. So let's just keep it under 85, because I don't want to stop. Look like we got some more yellow lights coming up. Have to acknowledge those as well. Speed is, restriction is 70 coming up, so let's go on and break it down to below 70. See the 1000 megahertz magnet lit. We should get a sign for 7, but maybe we'll reach the station before we see that sign. Oh shit, okay. You can slow it down to 40, I missed that one. Just cruise into the station. We get that 25 kilometers per hour restriction with the red 500 megahertz magnet. We'll slow it down. Should be shortly. There it is. Let's get down under 25 now, or at least 30 or 25. What does it say? 45. Okay. There's a red light there. We gotta stop before that red. If there's something you guys want me to cover, as far as German signaling, the track signs, driving without a HUD, PZB, LZB, AFB, LZB, any of those, drop me a comment. We're gonna do more of these, and if you need help with anything, or if there's something we can learn together, just drop me a little note down below. Subscribe, like the video, please. Helps the channel, and thank you very much, guys. This was fun, and we'll do it again soon. And until then, take care. Oh, that brake penalty way back in the beginning killed us. Look at our silver medal there. Ugh.